Hi, I'm Hannah Byerly, and I'm doing my informative speech on basketball. Here's my audience. I started playing basketball at the young age of 7 and never looked back from then on. You could say I was hooked. Over the years, I learned that there would be times where I wouldn't want to go to the gym and get some extra shots up, or the fact that my team wouldn't win every game. But that only made me love it more. My main points of this speech will start off with the background on basketball, go on to how it has evolved over the years and its role in today's society, and the overall effect on my life. We'll begin with some history. Basketball began in 1891 when James Naismith invented the game for young men at a local YMCA in Springfield, Massachusetts. They first used peach baskets and soccer balls until the traditional basketball was later invented. On March 22nd in 1893 at Smith College, the first women's game was held and no men were allowed to watch. The game quickly spread across the country and leagues were springing up everywhere. The first professional game was in 1896. In 1905, basketball was named as a permanent winter sport. It continued to grow, and in 1921, basketball, which was 2 words, soon became 1 word, basketball. In August of 1936, basketball was played in the Olympics for the first time, where U.S. beat out Canada for the gold in Berlin. That same year, Hank Lucetti's one-hand shot became the new trend. Until then, players had been using 2 hands. On February 28th of 1940, the first televised basketball game was aired. In August of 1949, the National Basketball Association was founded, also known as the NBA. In 1950, the first black man was drafted into the NBA. His name was Charles Cooper, and he played for the Boston Celtics. Later that year, 2 more African-American men were drafted into the NBA. On October 30th, 1954, the NBA introduced the shot clock, and that changed the pace of the game entirely. Through the 1970s and 80s, the NBA kept adding teams, and the sport kept growing. By August of 1992, the Dream Team, which we know as players like Charles Barkley, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and John Stockton, took home the gold in Barcelona. In April of 1996, the NBA agreed to start the WNBA, and its first season was in 1997. The NBA currently has 30 franchise teams across the U.S. and 1 in Canada. About 3,600 basketball players play in the NCAA, according to athleticscholarships.net. Today, basketball continues to evolve as players get better and better. Next, I'll talk about the role that basketball plays in today's society. Like many other sports, basketball is known for their superstars. Names like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and many more have left legacies. These players have been role models and inspire other kids to play basketball as well. Not only do players inspire kids, but movies such as Coach Carter and Hoosiers have been box office hits. Whether it's a simple pickup game or the championship game for high school, kids are catching on and basketball continues to grow. For many, basketball is more than just a game. It's a way for kids to get good grades or get into college. It connects people all over the country through things like March Madness, which starts this month. Basketball has affected me personally because I've played it for over half of my life. It's allowed me to travel to places that I would have never been able to travel to. Oops. And here's a map of places I've been. Can you guys see it?
No.
And it's allowed me to meet people that I never would have otherwise met. It's also given me the opportunity to compete at levels that I only dreamed about as a kid, like being a college athlete. It's made me who I am and has taught me strong work ethic as well as how to work with a team. It's made me lead a healthy lifestyle also. All in all, I hope after listening to this speech, you guys have a little more respect or love for the game. And if you've never played, I hope you grab a friend, grab a ball, and go shoot some hoops. Overall, you've learned about the history of basketball, its role in today's society, and how it's affected my life. Thank you.